Now, Ferran, my brother in Christ, my brother from another mother, my G, my shark. Let me tell you something real quickly, and I want this to be very clear. If you find yourself one-on-one against a goalkeeper, for the love of God, do not shoot straight at the fucking goalkeeper.
You imbecile! You bloated idiot! You stupid fathead! You...
Alright, what's up guys, my name is Rerro and welcome to a match review. I don't really do these types of videos. The last time I did one was when Barca played PSG last year, and I was actually pretty depressed throughout that whole video. But we're gonna do one today because today's match is definitely one for the history books, or at least in my opinion, because it was pretty intense. And obviously I'm talking about the Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid game, which ended at 4-4.
Damn!
And as you can probably tell, I am not very happy at all. I am pissed actually. I am outraged because this game did not deserve to finish 4-4. In fact, it should have ended like 7-2, and it would have ended that way if our fucking striker could finish. Actually, if either striker could finish, because both Ferran and Lewandowski, oh my god, they better be shipped off to Saudi Arabia. Their performance today, like, literally resembled one of, like, a Japanese league player. Or a Korean league player. Fuck it, a North Korean league player. A North Korean league player at least would have been able to fucking shoot the ball into an open net. But no, apparently Ferran, who was worth 50 million, and Lewandowski, who was one of the greatest strikers in history, they cannot do it. I'm still baffled at the type of chances that they missed. But alas, we're gonna go into that soon. Let's just start from the top because there's a lot to cover here. So right now I'm looking at the starting lineup of both teams. On Barca's side, it's literally what you expect. It's the exact same lineup Flick has been using in the last couple of weeks. Only difference is that Olmo and Ferran were playing instead of someone like Gavi and Lewandowski. Ferran is playing because Flick respected Ferran's like recent output, like because he scored a hat-trick last game against Valencia. So Flick thought, Ferran Torres scored a hat-trick against Valencia, so surely he's gonna score a lot of goals today. Surely he's gonna at least put out a decent performance. He couldn't be more wrong. So now that we got the lineups out the way, let's talk about the actual game, and that's when all of the shit goes down. The first 10 minutes, they were one of the worst 10 minutes I've seen Barcelona play. I don't know what happened with that corner, but they man-marked so poorly, and Julian Alvarez, like, had a free header pretty much because Olmo and Pedri didn't communicate with each other. And well, that was the first goal. It was an easy back post finish for Julian Alvarez. And the second goal, what a shit ball by Koundé. What an absolute disgrace of a ball by Koundé. Why would you pass it there when there was a pretty safe option with Kubasi?
I don't know, Jeff.
And Julian Alvarez played a brilliant through ball to Griezmann. And Balde actually did manage to catch up to Griezmann, but Griezmann just cut inside. He just completely sent Balde and he just shot, and Szczęsny could keep the ball out. So I was genuinely scared for the rest of the match because I knew that Atletico Madrid were gonna like sit at the back from that point onwards. But what I did not expect was how Barcelona would react, and my god, they reacted good. I'm gonna talk a lot of shit about Barcelona, of how they played the last 10 minutes and the first 10 minutes, but between those two periods they played amazingly. I have no complaints about how they played. But yeah, after the second goal of Atletico Madrid, Barcelona finally woke up. They finally played how they should play, and they were very aggressive. They pressed the ball. Atletico Madrid couldn't get out of their own half. They couldn't keep the possession at all. Every time someone got the ball, they had like 3 people around them. Barcelona were playing exactly how Hansi Flick like usually played with Bayern, and it generally looked like the best Barca version.
Goddamn right.
And due to that like aggression, we managed to get the first goal, with Lamine Yamal putting a beautiful Trivela pass for Koundé, and Koundé overlapped. He got the ball, he played a pass inside the box, and it fell right into Pedri, who again was probably our best player today, and he scored a goal. So that was pretty good. So yeah, that we kept that up for a while, and then we got a corner. Finha delivered it beautifully to the back post, and it landed to Kubasi's head. Kubasi finally got his first goal for this club. If it wasn't for the score, we would have probably been really happy about that, but because of the draw, no one's going to talk about Kubasi's goal, which I just find very saddening, because I'm sure this moment will be engraved in Kubasi's mind forever, because he scored for his childhood club, and it just sucks that due to the incompetence of certain players, he's not gonna remember this in a good way, despite it being a very special moment. But yeah, Kubasi got his first goal ever, and then we got another corner, and we scored exactly the same way. Inigo Martinez like got a free header at the back post, and that's how we scored. Musa did a terrible job for both goals, in my opinion. Like, he really should have tried to catch it or at least punch it out, but I assume because of his inexperience, he just, I don't know, he got nervous and whatever, and it was kind of shaky throughout the whole match. So yeah, Musa definitely costed them a bit. Yeah, after that, again, it was complete domination by us until the second half, where in the second half at the beginning, like, Atletico Madrid were starting to get attacks. I remember seeing Correa chance where he was one-on-one with Szczesny, and Szczesny stopped it. Another one where it was called offside, and where they scored, but it was obviously offside, so it didn't count. But yeah, again, Barcelona put on pressure, they dominated. It's just the same story. We dominate possession, we dominate recoveries, we play better than them, we literally do everything better. But because of the high line, they managed to get a couple counterattacks, which are very effective. And Atletico Madrid, you know how they are with counterattacks, they're very good at it, and they punished us for it. That's literally how they won. That's how they won this game, and that's how they won last game. And I'm saying they won this game because this score, it feels like we lost. It generally feels like we lost. It generally feels like we got robbed of like a very special score to like a very comfy score, really. 4-2 at the Wanda Stadium. Like, we could have easily like gone through to the final, but now we gotta let's not get too far ahead. But yeah, eventually managed to get the fourth goal. Lamine Yamal dribbled inside the box. He just got past Lino. He got past Reinildo. He dribbled inside, no one could tackle him, and he just put a sitter for Lewandowski. And I think now should be a good time to mention the subs that Flick made, and I think it's very important to mention that because that's what I think generally costed us the game. The substitution choices were not good at all. And Simeone's was. He subbed off Mandava, Molina, Sorloth. Sorloth was their fucking Jesus Christ, and I mean, he was their fucking savior today. And Correa. And yeah, well done for Simeone for making these subs. Whereas we, on the other side, decided to sub off Ferran Torres, and he subbed off Dani Olmo for Gavi.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Gavi, oh my god. Oh my god, Gavi. Oh, he played like a fucking chihuahua today. Not gonna lie, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing today. I didn't see him do anything at all. And from that moment onwards, like, we lost possession, we lost our structure, but we didn't lose our structure too much because Pedri was still here, and he was literally the only thing that was keeping this midfield together. Don't get me wrong, Frankie de Jong was pretty elite today as well, but Pedri was obviously the main man, like he usually is. Once Gavi got introduced, he just struggled. Gavi, I don't know what happened today, but it wasn't the game for him. I'm sorry. I love Gavi. I love his attitude. I love his commitment to this club, but today he had a shit game. I'm gonna say how it is. And then this is when he really fucked up. They scored the 4-3 around the 84th minute, but the problem was, right, at that point, Flick already made the subs. Like, he already signaled for the ref to make the sub, so he couldn't take it back, and because of that we lost Pedri and Rafinha.
I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left.
Flick, what the fuck were you doing, my man? Like, there was no need to sub off Dani Olmo. There was no need to sub out Ferran Torres. There was no need to sub out Rafinha and Pedri. They were fine. They were doing fine. And for some reason, you just decided that now is a good time to worry about injuries. So you subbed off Pedri, our best player, and Rafinha, our second best player, for Lopez to play as a left winger, and Garcia to play as a CDM. I mean, bro, are you serious? From that moment onwards, once we lost Pedri, once we lost Rafinha, yeah, once we lost those two, we were fucked, bro. Why would you sub on Eric Garcia, actually? Why not sub on Araujo when Sorloth is on the pitch? Araujo could have been crucial for us. He could have been subbed on at the same time like Sorloth got subbed on, so he can man-mark Sorloth and completely shut him out of the game. I don't understand what Flick has against Araujo. Maybe he was injured or whatever, but I really doubt it. Bad choices, Hansi Flick. I'm sorry. Maybe you drank too much from your birthday party, but today you really fucked up. Why would you play the high line with your 4-2 up in the 80th minute? Just sit back for a little bit for 10 minutes. I'm sorry. You really screwed us over with your tactics, with your decision making. Bro, anyone with a brain would have decided to, alright, just hold back the high line, stop the high line, just play normally, just position yourself as you normally would as a defense, just stay back, and once you do that, they won't be able to score because all we have to do is just keep possession. We did it against Sevilla. We've shown we can do that, but because of the high line, Atletico Madrid had plenty of chances to just counter-attack, just play the long balls. That's how they got both goals. And the last goal that Strollov got, it was literally just a long ball by someone here, by Langley, or I don't even know who the fuck it was. Kunde fucking slipped. Look at this female-looking motherfucker. Look at where he is. He fell over.
You're a donut. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. You're stupid.
And look at this high line. Why would you... This is what I mean. I'm showing you right now. This is exactly what I mean. At least go to the Wanda with a home advantage or something. Like, sure, we screwed up. We're winning 4-3. But 4-3 is better than drawing 4-4. I don't understand why Flick just didn't say, alright, just at least get the 1-goal lead. Why would you not do that when we don't have the same attacking output as before? We clearly weren't going to score with Fermin on the wing and Gavi as a cam and Lamine Yamal doing most of the work because Lewandowski wasn't doing anything. So I really don't get it. And Eric Garcia playing as a CDM. I don't understand it. I really don't. And because of Hansi Flick's stupidity today, I'm sorry. I know I'm being really harsh. I know I'm talking a lot of shit to a manager that has brought us so much happiness this season. But I'm gonna call you out when you fuck up. And today you really fucked up. It's as simple as that. Solot again scores in the 93rd minute. It's literally just brought me deja vu to that loss against them this season, where once again we dominate them the whole match, or at least like 90% of the match. But Atletico Madrid, in that 10%, and in this case in the first 10 minutes and last 10 minutes, they score 4 goals against us. It took us what, 80 minutes or 70 minutes to score 4 goals. It took them 20 minutes to score 4 goals. I don't know what's more impressive. I really don't. It kind of makes it feel like it was just pointless to play as well as we did if it's not even going to lead to us like winning by a big margin. And now Atletico Madrid undeservedly like just draws this game 4-4 due to some players' incompetence in front of the goal. I'm talking about you, Ferran Torres, and due to our manager just not putting his pride aside and him just doing unnecessary subs. I can't even say that Simeone like outplays Hansi Flick because Simeone was 4-2 down at one point. It's just Hansi Flick did it to himself and just gave Simeone and Atletico Madrid the chance to come back. And now we have to go to the Wanda on a 4-4 draw. It's just basically like a 0-0 game actually, and we have to win. There's no games at the Wanda Stadium are always hard. Do I think Barca can do it? Of course, Barca can win it. We've seen it today. They've dominated Atletico Madrid. They've done it many times. It's just a matter of us finishing our chances. Anyway, those are my thoughts about this game. Very frustrating match to watch, but also very good to see. I saw Barcelona play their best, and I saw Barcelona play their worst defensively, and it's just... This game really should have ended 4-2, or it really should have. Again, I just want to say that Hansi Flick, you gotta learn to know when to not push up the high line so high. Well, yeah, that's my opinion. Let me know what you think of the game, or if you want to see more videos like this one. So yeah, thanks so much for watching again, and I hope you'll have a good day. Peace.